everybody, I'm Amy from BodyFit by Amy, and this is your TRX shred workout. This workout is going to work the entire body for strength and cardio with a little extra burn using your TRX suspension trainer. I'm gonna give you lots of options and talk you through it as we go, so make sure you listen to your body and be where you are today. All you need for this workout is your suspension trainer and a mat. Are you ready? Let's do it. Okay, so we're going to start facing your anchor point, elbows by your side, straps are nice and tight. We're gonna get a quick mobility workout. So the first thing I want you to do, roll those shoulders back, zip up that core, is hinge forward and reach those hands up to the front. So slight bend in the knees and bring it up. I just want a nice long stretch through your back while we get the blood flowing. Reach out right through here. Press those shoulders down, let your head and neck drop. Let's take this one down right here. From here, hold it here. I want you to drop the hips into a squat, come up out of it, come up out of it. So your hinge, squat, little tricky, right? But you can do it. Come up out of it. Two more just like that. Hinge it forward, sit low, and out. Let's get one more. I want you to hold it here. Just shift your weight side to side. Press down on those shoulders. And come all the way up. Let's take a little side lunge. Step in and out. Press those hands forward. Again, to keep that long stretch through the arms, getting the blood flowing. The goal here, of course, as always with our warm-up, is to bring up that core temperature. So important to getting the most out of our workouts. And also muscle activation and mobility work to get ready to move right through here. So stretch it forward here, walk those feet in. I want you to open out to the side, one and then the other. So I'm gonna cue you on where your straps need to be. Notice that mine are about that lower third length. If you can, I want you to rotate all the way around. Little rotations. But a lot of it is dependent on your space. I have a really low ceiling in here, so I don't adjust my straps as often, but you may need to. I'll cue you where you need to be. One more right here. Whew. Let's flip away from our anchor point. Straps out in front. You're gonna lunge forward, let those arms drop out. Lunge and drop. You don't have to get super low. Again, we want that activation. Heart rate's getting up. Yes. One more. Hold it here, arms out. Just reach back to center. Same side, reach. One more. Step it back up, other side. Reach back to center. You're going towards the knee that's in the front. That's your high arm. Back to here. And arms up, walk it forward, little stretch through there. Turn yourself back around, roll those shoulders. And we're gonna start with your basic squat. So here's what we got, team. We got 40 seconds of work on many of our moves, 20 seconds on some of them, because we are going to really burn out those muscles today. Don't get scared by that. It's gonna be a good time. I'm gonna talk you through it. We'll have some regular rounds, some shred, and some sweat rounds. Elbows in, regular two-legged squat. Here we go, drop it down, drive it up. So what we've got is we're gonna have a circuit of the same exercise. So you'll have about 3 to 4 minutes of a similar muscle group, right? Or a similar exercise. We're gonna isolate some things, right leg, left leg, and we're gonna add some pulses, and we'll add some sweat rounds. So shred will be your pulses just to get a little extra burn. Your sweat round is going to be where we really get that heart rate up. So you always have the option to stick with this, which is your very first back to basics. So we have back to basics, shred, and sweat. Last one, right through here, and shake it out. All right, now if you want, we're gonna take that one leg. We've only got 20 seconds. You can sit low here. You can take it all the way down, pistol squat, or you can have that heel or that toe down if you need a little extra support, or again, just your regular squat. Zip up that core, chest open, sit low. Here we go, 20 seconds. Down and up, So drive through that heel. You can even do what I'm doing where I'm sitting low, but I'm resting that heel on the ground and then driving it up. You can keep that heel down the entire time, up to you. Just drive up through that one leg, trying to keep the chest open and proud. Last one, switch your sides, go right into it. Down and up. Again, you can keep it a little higher if that's better for you. What we want to avoid is leaning over into it, right? We want to keep the leg doing the work, but the upper body open. 5 seconds, you can always tell which one's a little more challenging, right? 3, 2, 1. Shake that out. Now we have 20 seconds of shred. So we're gonna stay low in that squat and we're gonna pulse. If you can, keep that leg out and up. If you need to, drop it down. You're gonna pulse those hips down and into your heel. It's only 20 seconds. Here we go. So little pulse, stay low. It's gonna burn pretty quickly. If you can, keep that leg off the ground. If you need to, you can rest it, but I don't want you to put your weight into it, right? I want you to keep the pulse in that leg that's doing the work. 5 seconds, I know, burn. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Woo! All right, team. So let's get the same thing other side. We got a little breather in between, but let's get right to it. In 3, 2, 1, 20 seconds. Stay down there. Notice how your body wants to pull to one side. Keep that core zipped. So you stay right here, pulse. Yes, hips to the ground. Keep it moving. We are so close. You're gonna not like the shred round, but then it'll be over before you know it. 3, 2, 1, ha! Shake it out. These circuits are gonna go by quickly, I promise. Now we got our last, we got 40 seconds of what we're calling our power squat. So, regular squat in, either walk or jump your toes out. So you can be here to here or here to here. You got 40 seconds. This is your sweat round. Let's get that heart rate up. Let's get it done. In 3, 2, 1, sweat, power, squat. You don't have to go super fast. In fact, I would rather you stay low so we can really get that lower body working, right? Remember, if you want, take it out, walk it in. Or you can stay low with it, walk it out, walk it in. Here to here, I know, burn, right? Woo! And it's a long 40 seconds. Don't worry, some of them get shorter as we go, but we're starting with a bang. These big muscle groups. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, breathe. Quick sip of water, shake it out. Woo! You got 40 seconds to breathe. Catch your breath. We're gonna take it to an upper body now. Woo! Breathe into that, tap it out. Here's what we got, team. Catch your breath. We're staying facing our anchor point. We're gonna start with our regular row, back to basics. Then we're gonna add a wide row and a rotation right through here. Then we're gonna pulse it in for 20. We're gonna pulse it in for 20. Join me here, then we'll add a little squat. I know we just did squats, but we'll add that for the sweat. In 3, walk those feet forward. Here we go, regular row. So you can keep those palms turned in, squeeze in that neutral grip, or if you need to, turn them in as you pull. If you get more of a stretch here, open up those shoulder blades. Otherwise, take it here to here, yes. Squeeze and down. Zip up that core all the way through. We're gonna get stretch breaks in between because I know this is gonna feel like a lot. Breathe. Pull in those shoulder blades. Yes, you can. 3, 2, wrist stay straight. 1. I want everybody to take it back and really lean back into it and push those hands forward. Here's what we got, team. Another round. We're gonna go up, wide, rotate it up so we get back of the shoulders, down and down. Up, up, down and down. Just that slow. Zip up that core. Ready. Here we go. So wide, flip it up, take it down and down. If it's too easy, you know what to do, right? Walk those feet forward, increase your ankle. If it's too tough, walk them back. Wide row, and really watching that core. What we wanna make sure we don't do is arch that back at the top, right? Pull everything in, tilt the hips towards the ribs, and keep it going. Back is straight, strong, up. Yes, you can. 3, 2, 1, and stretch. Right? Woo! All right, team. Now we got our pulses. We got 20 seconds. We're pulsing in. Here's what I want you to think about. Pulsing those elbows towards each other and shoulder blades in. Then we stretch 20 seconds wide. Let's get it done. In 3, 2, 1. You got 20 seconds. Pulse. Squeeze. Yes. Elbows in. Try to relax your neck, right? I know it's tempting to have those shoulders up here, but drop those shoulders down and pull them to the back. Yes, you can. 3, 2, shoulder blades. Stretch it out. Yes, right through here. We're gonna do the same thing wide. Again, I want you to drop the shoulders down and back and really think about pulling the elbows to the back, shoulder blades in. Here we go. Pulse. Pull those elbows, almost as if you're trying to pull them towards each other. Not here, but staying wide. Shoulder blades. Relax the neck. Keep the core engaged. Yes, you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, stretch. I know, team. All right, so here's what we got. We got a sweat round. We're gonna squat and row. So it's a little bit tricky, but let's get it done. Here we go. Down, pull it up. Down, pull it up. So you're getting a little lower. Open up those knees, pull it up strong. You can go wide with it. At the halfway point, we'll switch. Take it here. Squeeze. Take it here and up. Yes, you can. Breathe. Ah. Oh, we're already at the halfway. Here we go. Past the halfway, pull those elbows in. Squat low, pull them in. I know it's a little tricky. It's not gonna be as high heart rate as that squat jump. That's by design. Last one. All right, everybody get a nice, big, deep stretch. I really want you to hang if that's comfortable for you. Let your head and neck relax. Whew. Some of them will be more muscle burners. Some of them will be more heart rate burners. Go ahead and grab a sip of water. You got a minute to breathe. What I want you to get on this after all of that, because that was a lot on that upper body, is take it here. Squeeze, yes. All right, feel it here. While you're doing this, I want you to watch me on the trainer. We're taking it to our next round. All right, we're going with some lunges. So watch me here while you're shaking out that upper body. We're gonna alternate our lunge, just here to here. You can tap it back or you can get low. You can keep the foot off the ground. I would say keep the foot on because then we got more coming. Then we got 20 seconds right, single leg lunge. 20 seconds left, single leg lunge. Then we've got our little pulses. We're gonna pulse here to here, just like this. 20 seconds, 20 seconds. Then we'll do a little lunge jump, only 30 seconds this time. All right, go ahead and shake it out. Whew, it's gonna be another long one, but you got this. Core engaged, chest open. Alternate your lunge, elbows at your side. Looking up at that anchor point. 3, 2, 1, alternate. And breathe. This is the time, this is your back to basics. So I really want you to think about form here. Stepping back on that railroad track, right? Not tightrope, meaning stepping back wide. Dropping that back knee, push through the front heel. Your arms are just giving you a little bit of balance and stability. What we're not doing is pulling ourselves up. What we're also not doing is letting our chest drop, right? So make sure you're looking at that anchor point. What's your core doing? You got 10 seconds. Back to basics. Remember, you can always come to this back to basics if you need to. Core engaged, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. All right, here's where it gets good. All right, so you can just do a regular lunge with a stationary split squat with that back foot down. If you can, we're going here to here. It's only 20 seconds, so push through with me. We're gonna go right, we're gonna go left. Let's get it done. Here we go, 20, down and up. 20 on the right. You can also tap it in if you need to, just like that. Or bring that knee up. Try to keep the back foot off the ground the entire time. Really drive into the heel. 5 seconds this side. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out, switch it, ready. Here we go. Eyes up. I know that was a cue to myself because I could feel it. Remember, you can go stationary if this is better for you, or tap it in, or keep it off the ground the entire time. As you bring the knee up, think about that core tightening at the top. 3, 2, 1, shake it out. All right, team, now we got pulses. I want you to pulse down into the ground, but bring that knee in as you pulse. 20 seconds, we'll shake it out in between. Here we go, shred. Eyes up, yes you can. So think of it as a little low lunge, press down into the heel. Burn. Try to keep that foot off the ground if you need to. You can tap it here. That works, but drive into the heel. 3, 2, 1, shake it out. Woo. Here we go. Same thing, other side. Zip up that core. Ready, pulse it. Down, tap. Little bit of extra balance required on this one. Stay low. What I don't want is this. If you can, get low. If you need to tap down to stay low, do that, right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. All right, team, this is it, lunge jump. So you can either go to your alternating, just like we did in the beginning, or jump it with me. Here we go, 40 seconds. Here, here. No, 30 seconds, I'm sorry, I lied. 30, yes you can. Take it here if you need to. Good little burn, good heart rate burn. We're getting water after this, and then we got upper body, all right? So stay with me. Whatever you need to do. Notice you don't have to go fast. You're gonna get your heart rate up either way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Water, yes. Catch your breath. We're taking it to a chest press. Right? All right, team, join me here. We got a chest press right through here. Core is engaged. We're gonna zip it up. We're taking it here. Watch me first. You can be shaking out those legs, a little cardio mobility while we do this, and I'm gonna talk you through it, all right? Chest press first. Then, just like our row, we're gonna go 1 out, 1 in. It's a little tricky, so you have to pull those elbows in. If that doesn't feel right for you, you just keep it here. Then we're gonna pulse here. Then we're gonna flip our hands on the outside. We're gonna pulse here. It's gonna be tricky, but you got it. When we add that cardio, we're gonna do a press and a climber, either here or run it, all right? So stay with me. Go ahead, I'm gonna adjust my airflow here. Whew. It is hot in here today. Go ahead and join me here, shake everything out. I want you in that good position. Remember, core engaged. If it feels too easy, walk it back to increase your angle. Too tough, bring it up. Here we go. Chest press, arms out. If you feel your arms rubbing, lift up a little higher. Zip up that core. Here we go, chest press and back. So remember, this press is like your press on the mat, right? Or a push-up. So we're not totally out to here, but we're not in here. We're gonna get to that. We're split the difference, about 45 degrees. Usually when I do this, my bad shoulder, you can tell my lack of mobility, but split the difference, push out, bring it in, push out, bring it in. Working through the chest, but also getting a lot of triceps and a lot of core. And breathe. And here, 10 seconds to go. I know, we're gonna get that stretch in between, don't worry. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out, woo! Breathe, let's take it right here. All right, so we're gonna go here. We're gonna turn those elbows in. It's a little bit tricky, so again, if that doesn't feel right, then just do a small rotation. Up to you. 1, and then the other. Here we go. Press, turn it in. You're gonna feel the difference in those triceps, right? Turn them in. We still get chest and shoulders. Again, just like we did with the row, I want you to relax in the shoulders. As you're pressing, make sure you're not up here, right? Pull those shoulders down and back. Push, bring them in, push. Core zipped. Don't forget about that core. I know you won't, but let's get it done. 10 seconds to go. Wrap them in. Yes. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Stretch it out. Oh, yes, team. Woo. Stretch it right there. All right, we got our pulses with our regular press. Then we'll stretch it out. Then we're gonna flip our arms on the outside, pulse it for 20. After this, team, we get some cardio. In 3, 2, 1, pulse it regular, 20. Squeeze right here. So I want you to think as that pulse, down, push back, down, push back. And I want you to also think about lifting with the core. Part of your pulse is the push with the arms, the other part is the pull with the core. So think about hips to ribs, navel to spine, pull yourself back with that belly button, and relax. Stretch it out right here. Woo! All right, team, now bring those straps on the inside, flip your hands on the outside. It's gonna look like this. We're gonna pulse those elbows back, little push, little extra triceps. Bring yourself in position, walk your hands back, bring them down by your hips. Here we go. It's tricky, but you feel it. Again, remember you can always go back to basics. Breathe. Yes. Keep it moving. We got 3, 2, 1. Flip them over, stretch it out. Woo. Breathe. All right, team, so we're just gonna hold it here. We're gonna bring those knees in. Just here to here, or run it. It's gonna feel a little unsteady. We only got 30 seconds. Core zipped. Here we go. Mountain climber. No more press, just hold. Bring those knees in. I find this mountain climber pretty challenging. You're gonna feel a little shaky in those straps. Remember, you got that safety. So you can also just pick up the pace, bring the knees to the chest. I really want you to feel your core on this, right? 10 seconds. That's not right for you. Take it standing with no straps. 5, 4, 3, 2, walk it forward, big stretch right through here. Lean away from it. Take it here. Woo, we are getting there, team. Grab a sip of water. Shake it out. Whew. All right, so we're going back to facing our anchor point. One more set of lower body. Shake it out right here. Whew. Just like you did. I want you to open up the chest right through here, little taps. Watch me right here as you're getting this cardio mobility. Open those shoulders. If you need a regular stretch or a regular break, go for it. Otherwise, team, we got one last set of lower body. We're gonna alternate our curtsy lunge. You can tap it down or you can keep it off the ground. You may wanna tap it down because you got more coming. Then we got our right for 20. Then we got our left for 20. Then we got our pulses. I'm gonna give you options to keep it low. And then we got our little skater, right? Skater right through there. Then we're closing it out on top with some upper body. Down on the mat, then we're done. It's gonna go quick, I promise. Join me here. Whew. Ready, alternate, curtsy. Here we go. You got 40 seconds. So curtsy is that crossover lunge. Your hips stay square. You can have a little bit of turnout with that front leg, but don't feel like it has to be much. It's more that cross behind, right? Keeping the chest open, not rounding in your back. So open towards that anchor point, and think of dropping that back knee towards that front heel, right? Then push up through that outer thigh and glute. That's what we're really getting, outers and inners. Of course, quads and glutes too, and hamstrings. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. All right, we got right side, left side, 20 and 20. Up to you if you wanna keep it off the ground, bring that knee up for a little bit of added core, or keep it down stationary, or tap it down, tap it in. So many options. 20 seconds, core zipped, eyes up, here to here, drive it up. All the way through. You got it, team. Down and up. Yes, breathe. Whoo. Think we got time for 2 more. It's 5 seconds. Get low. Shake it out. Get ready for that other side. Zip up that core. Angle if you need to. 3, 2, other side. 20. Down and up. Again, if you want, you can tap it in. You can keep it stationary, driving up through both. Or you can keep that leg off the ground, bring that knee up for core. Whoo! Yes! Ha! 2, 1. Shake it out. All right, team, we got our pulses. They're gonna look a little bit like those lunge pulses. Watch me. I want you to tap it in, tap it out. I want you to stay low and keep both feet on the ground. Did you hear me? Keep both feet on the ground the entire time. We got 20 and 20. Set it up. Here we go. Pulse. Tap in, tap out. Tap in, tap out. Eyes up, chest open. Core engaged. Drive into the heel. Yes, you can. We're giving you a little extra help with that foot down, but I want you to stay low the entire time. We got 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Get set up for that other side. Get ready. Take it low in 3, 2, pulse it down, tap it in, down, in. I know it's tempting to be here because you're tired, but really try to open up that chest and think about that core helping you. Drive it in, drive it up, drive it in, drive it up. Boom. Yes, you can. Last one. Ha, shake it out. All right, team, we got 30 seconds of a skater. You can keep it low impact, just tap it here. You can really hop it, keep that back leg off the ground. Hands can go out if you want the stretch, otherwise keep them in. Let's get it done in 3, 2, skater sweat round. Here, side to side. Take it out and in, take it out and in, up to you. That's optional, you can also just keep it here. Get low if you can, especially if you're going low impact. Think of it as just that crossover. 10 to go. Really stick the landing, push out of that hip for 3, 2, and 1. Breathe. Catch your breath, team. Oh, I know. In the moment, this is one of those workouts where in the moment, it feels super challenging, but it does go by quick, right? Boom, 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 boom. That muscle group is done. Not muscle group, that exercise is done. All right, team, so we got a lot of biceps and triceps on our rows and our presses, but we're gonna split this round. Watch me here. If you want, just shake it out for those legs right through here, cardio mobility. Watch me. We got 40 seconds biceps. We're right at the top, right through here. We got 40 seconds or 20 seconds pulses. You can pulse it in or you can take it a little wider. Then we're flipping it around, triceps. So the opposite here, triceps, 20 seconds pulses. Then we're gonna get our sweat round, just stepping forward and shaking it out. So we're splitting the difference. Join me here, arms up, biceps, 40, here we go. Bring it in, lower it down, eyes up. Remember, relax the neck and shoulders. Again, we have a tendency to be up here. Relax them, pull them up, back, and down. And then your pull is from your elbow, bicep, elbow flexion, not here. It's tempting to go here because our backs are stronger and that's muscle memory, but keep it in the biceps. We got 10 seconds regular. Let's get it done. Eyes up, core engaged. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big stretch back. All right, all we got is 20 seconds of pulses on that. You can keep them in close, you can take them a little wider. Then we're flipping it around for our triceps. Then we're going to the mat. All right, bring them here. Small little pulse in and out in 3, 2, 20. Here we go. Pulse, small pulse, bring it in. This is all your body weight on your biceps, right? So of course it's challenging. These are smaller muscles, that's why we're splitting them up. 10 seconds, yes, burn. Don't forget about your core. Eyes up. 3, 2, 1. Stretch right through here, team, I know. So it's a little bit of a superset. Biceps, then triceps, front and then back, shake those out. Flip yourself around. Now we got our tricep press. So exactly the opposite. Lower your body towards the back of the hands, push it forward. Join me right here. If it's too hard, walk it forward or put one foot forward here. If it's too tough or too easy, walk it back. Core is engaged, so remember that pull with your core is just as important. In 3, 2, triceps, here we go. Boom. This is the exercise we all love and hate, right? So here's what I would say, team. I would much rather you go forward a little more and get more range of motion, watch here, than be back but only get to here or be here. Watch those hips, pull everything in. So if you need to make it smaller range of motion or smaller angle, but you can get more range of motion, I would rather you do that. Remember that core is working just as hard. And just like we said with the biceps, this is all of your body weight on these small muscles. So of course it's challenging. That's why we love it and we hate it. 3, 2, 1, big stretch forward. Because we feel it so much, but also it's really challenging. All right, rest them here. We got small pulses. You can keep them in close, you can take them out a little wider, but keep those elbows pointed back. Get ready, step it back, pulse, 20 seconds, small. Again, what I want you to think about is that core, right? Your triceps, your elbows, those are those muscles and tendons around the joint, so don't worry about that. But you're gonna feel that no matter what. Think about the pull with your core. Little tilt to the hips without moving your knees. Navel to spine. 3, 2, 1. Oh, stretch it out. All right, team, here's your sweat round. We're gonna stretch it forward as we lunge it forward. So we stretch out those arms and we also get that heart rate up. Feel free to jump it if you want or just keep it a step. After this, we're going to the mat. 30 seconds, here we go. We got a little core on the mat, it's gonna go quick. And then we're done. Really short sets on the mat. Everything for core is only 20-second rounds. Breathe. And up. Yes, you can. Again, remember, if you want to jump it, you can, but I'd rather you get the stretch for the arms. So just take it here to here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, arms are jello after that, right? All right, team, let's take it down to the mat. I know this is one of our longer workouts, but I promise you this last round is going quick. What I want you to do before we get down there, make sure that these straps are, that your handles are about mid-calf, or your cradles are, and your handles are right below the knees, all right? So I'm coming up just a tad, about 8 or 10 inches off the ground. All right, team, so we're getting into that plank position. If you've never done it before, watch me, 2 fingers in your straps, flip them up like dirty socks, roll back, stick your toes in, then turn it around. One more time, and if for some reason it's too complicated with your feet in the straps, it's really challenging, or you can't get the straps right, just go to a regular plank, that's fine too. Flip them up like dirty socks, roll back, feet through, take it over. Here we go. All right, team, so we're starting on our elbows. We're starting with plank singles for 20. So what I want you to think about is really lifting from the core to the knees. Lift from the core to here, slowly down, slowly down. So you're not pushing from the elbows, you're not pushing your feet into the straps, you're using the core to do the lift the entire time. Join me in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, take it up. Take it up. It's a super slow movement. I want you to hang out at the knees for a second. Bring it up. If you need to modify for any reason, again, take your feet out of the straps or keep those knees down. Up to you. Take it up, up. Let's get one more. Bring the hips to the ribs. And down, stretch it out. All right, team, now we are just going to hold that plank on the elbows. It's only 20 seconds. Let's get it done. In 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up for 20. So you're just holding. We're actually calling this your shred round because I really want you to think about squeezing in the legs and the glutes, nice and tight through the legs and the glutes. Tilt the hips up just a bit. Bring those ribs together, bring those hips together. Yes, keep holding, shredded for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. All right, team. Now we're gonna do little hip dips. So watch me, you're dropping your hips up to center, dropping your hips up to center. This is your sweat round. Let's make it good. Let's add a little obliques, lifting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Drop and center, drop and center. So you can do a little slight bend in the knees. If you need more of a break, actually drop that knee down one at a time. Then bring it up. If you can, take them both and up. Take them both. It's only 20. You got 5 to go. 4, 3, 2. That's tough, right? All right, try to keep your feet in the straps. Otherwise, readjust. We're coming on your side. We got right side, left side. This is all we got, team. We're gonna lift it up and hold. Woo! In that side plank, you're gonna swing a little bit. So watch me. Top leg is a little bit in front and then push that top foot into that bottom handle. Then we're gonna lift. We're gonna hold for 20. We're gonna pulse for 20. If you need to, keep your knee down or take your feet out of the straps. Makes sense? We got right and left side plank starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, bring it up. So even if you have this hand down, which most of us need it, try not to be leaning into it. I actually want you to open up the chest so you really get that lower oblique. Again, you can always drop the knee if you need to or take the feet out of the straps. I know it's challenging and it's tough on that upper body, which works so hard up top. In 3, in 2, in 1. Ha! All right, team. So we're adding a little pulse down and a pulse twist. Watch me one time. Pulse it down, pulse twist. Pulse down, pulse twist. That's the advanced version. If you need your hand or your knee down, keep it there, but move your shoulders and your core. 20 seconds only. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Pulse down, pulse twist. Down, shred it. Yes, you can. Woo! 10 seconds. Here. Huh. 5, 4, 3, 2, boom. We're gonna switch our legs to the other side. So you may have to switch your feet in the straps, whatever you need to do. So I'm not gonna be facing you. So just stay with me. We're holding for 20. We're pulsing down, we're pulsing up. Don't worry, I can still see you. So stay with me. I may not be able to see my clock though. Here we go, lift it up and hold. I gotta look underneath, right? I need a clock on this side of the room or I need a timer that beeps. Ah, yes, 10 seconds. Keep that chest open, lift from that hip so we get those obliques for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, right on the money. All right, one more time, drop it down, pulse it. Drop it down, pulses. We are so close to being done, team. Let's get it done for 5, 4, 3, 2, bring it up. Here we go. Pulse it down, pulse twist. Lower and twist. Down and up. You can still have that hand here, but rotate the shoulders and the hips. Yes, team. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, team, let's get it done. Last thing, our legs and arms have worked hard. Our core has worked hard. Let's finish it out with everything. Bring them up, flip them up. Feet in, flip it over. All right, we're gonna call this our bonus round, right? Even though it's all bonus. We're gonna bring it up. We're gonna take it cross and cross. It's a little tricky, so do the best you can. Then we're gonna hold that high plank. Then we're gonna do a bear plank into a pike. I'm gonna show you once we get there. Push through 20, 20, and 20. Ready, here we go. Lift it up and hold. Take the knees across. 1 at a time. If that feels too weird, take 2 at a time. It's a little easier to control, but a little tougher for your body, right? Make sure those elbows and shoulders are right over your wrist and stay lifted in the core. 3, 2, 1. You can tell I'm not really under my anchor point, or maybe my straps are twisted. That is the problem. All right, team, I'm gonna flip my straps. Woo! All right, don't try this at home. Here's what we got. Woo! Let's take it. Just a hold. 3, 2, 1. High plank. So again, I want you to tighten out in your legs and your glutes. I want you to think about tilting your pelvis up, so hips towards your ribs. Think about tacking your ribs together, and as if your hip bones were coming towards each other. Navel coming up to spine. Can you lift a little more for 3, 2, 1, and stretch. All right, here, team. This is what we got. Watch me one time. You can just hold it, arm, knees across if you want. We're going in, up, out, out. So, depending on how your straps feel, that pike might be really small, or you might be able to get all the way up there. It is up to you and your level. If you'd rather just hold it, just hold it. Last 20 in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. In, take it up, out, out, in, up, out, out. That makes your feet feel like they're gonna slip, then just do the in and the out without the pike. Yes, and relax. Take your feet out. Ooh, get rid of those straps. Sit back, child's pose. Just hang out here for a minute. Yes. Bring it up, roll it through. Come up onto your feet. Yes, team. Woo! I am sweating like crazy. I don't know about you. Grab a sip of water while we start to shake everything out and cool it down. Couple quick stretches, but of course, make sure you get more stretching on your own. You can check out, I have a really great TRX stretch workout and mobility and flexibility workouts. Those are really great ones. Woo! Sweat everywhere. Go ahead and take those straps. I want you to sit back nice and long. Whew. Just reach the arms forward first and just kind of press down in those shoulders side to side, moving through the hips. Then let's take 1 foot forward, little hamstring stretch. Be sure to like this video and leave me a comment. Would love to know how this workout was for you. Certainly was challenging and sweating for me. Woo. Sweat in my eyes. So I hope it was for you too. Reach it forward. Lean into that. And then if you're able, I want you to really sink back into those straps right through here. Whew. Let's turn ourselves around, facing away from that anchor point. Just inch those hands forward, arms out to the side, and lean away from it. Press that heel down in the back to get that little stretch. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. When you subscribe, that helps me keep making these free workouts for you. And of course, don't forget, if you are looking to get some equipment, this TRX suspension trainer, or my dumbbells and kettlebells that are also TRX branded, check out the links in the description below. You can find my personal code as well as discounts. Take those arms ahead, big stretch right through here. Lean into it, walk it forward. Whew. And of course, if you're looking for more support and accountability, join us in the BodyFit Athletic Club. That is where you're gonna get that personal guidance and support from me, from our BodyFit dietitian, and a nutrition plan, and so much more. Live events, Q&As. Stretch it out right through here. Let's take those fingertips down and let your head drop to the side. So we're stretching through that forearm and that chest and shoulder right through here. If you feel that tomorrow, come back to the stretch because it's a lot of gripping with those straps. So often we feel head, neck, forearm, wrist. That's normal. Other side right here. Oh, thank you so much for joining me. This was a long workout. It was a tough workout, but I hope you feel great. I hope you feel strong. I hope you feel accomplished because you are. Thank you for hanging with me today. Leave me a comment. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me at BodyFit by Amy. One big deep breath in, losing my balance, and out. You did it. That was your TRX shred workout. Great job, everybody.